This man didn't know German at all, but he eagerly raised his hand to act as a translator for the German soldiers. His confident attitude convinced the officer. So the officer began reading out the prison rules for dealing with prisoners, but Godot's sloppy translation left the other prisoners completely confused. However, his son listened intently, because Godot's goal was to make his son believe that this wasn't a prison, but a fun game competition. He told his son that if they earned 1,000 points, they'd win a real tank. His son was overjoyed by the news, believing everything his father said, but the reality was, this was a prison, and everyone had to work non-stop every day. After a long day of hard work, everyone was exhausted. But to avoid his son doubting him, Guido still tried to stay upbeat. Pulling out a piece of bread he had hidden in his shirt, he told his son it was the reward for winning the game that day. His son was thrilled and completely believed him. The bread, though, was all Guido had to eat for the whole day. At that moment, a female officer suddenly entered, ordering all the prisoners to undergo a physical checkup. Anyone deemed unfit for work would be taken away for processing. However, Guido was pleasantly surprised to find that the doctor performing the checkup was actually an old friend of his. Through a quick exchange of glances, the doctor recognized Guido as well. Because of this, not only did Guido pass the physical, but the doctor also arranged for him to have an easy job in the prison's dining hall. Then, loud noises from downstairs caught Godot's attention. He discovered that a group of kids was playing outside. This made Guido really happy, and he quickly sneaked his son out to join them. But then, something unexpected happened. A female officer suddenly came out, calling all the children to return to the dining hall. Guido realized that they were all children of the officers. It was too late for them to leave now. What Guido didn't expect, though, was that the female officer mistook his son for one of the officer's children. With no choice, Guido repeatedly told his son, "Don't say a word, no matter what happens," because the officer's kids didn't speak Italian. If his son spoke, their cover would be blown. But during the meal, the boy accidentally said, "Thank you," in Italian. This immediately caught the waiter's attention. Guido realized something was wrong, and quickly rushed after him. He followed the waiter and saw him enter a superior officer's room. At that moment, Guido came up with a bold plan.